Lincoln Railer Football on 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Castle Manor Supported Living, Ricky Calvert Schrader Funeral Home, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town and Country Bank, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Blades Hair and Nail Salon, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Future Stars Lincoln and Impact Studio, Dean Leaf Plumbing, Heating and Soft Water, Lincoln Printers, Jane's Hair Salon, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Kathy Denny Realtor at Worth & Associates, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Stufferia Pizza, Headline Salon LLC, AG Farms, Best Western Plus Lincoln Inn, and by Sharon's Auto Repair.
Lincoln High School football is on the air. I'm Bob Vitter with Coach Ken Schweitzer. Tonight we take on the Springfield Senators here at Hanlon Field, in a beautiful field here tonight with all the rain we've had, and should be a good one, Kenny. The play clock set at 25 seconds, 12 minutes for the first quarter. Ken, Big 12, Central State 8. We've gone up against the Senators many, many times in the past.
Absolutely, and should be hopefully a good battle tonight. The wind just blew the ball off the tee here as we get ready for the kickoff. We apologize for the lack of pregame, but we had a little technical difficulty that we got straightened out, we think, here. So hopefully we're loud and clear on the air and ready to start this football game tonight.
That's Matt Severino going to kick it away for the Springfield Senators, and Cameron Cook back deep for the Rail Splitters. And it's going to come down short at the 10, and up to the 15 come the Railers, and he's taken down at the 15-yard line. And I believe that was Brent Metalco, and it was. Metalco brought it out to the 15-yard line. Metalco on the kickoff team, and the Railers will go first and 10. And they're going to say he got it down to the 17-yard line, so it'll be first and 10 for the Rail Splitters. For the Rail Splitters, of course, starting at quarterback, it'll be Garrett Isles, the junior. He wears the number 85-9, 185. Of course, the Railers coming out of that wing formation with Chris Dong and Braden Tanner, along with Griffin Pollock. The wide receivers will be Cameron Cook and Will Cook. And they're on the near side hash mark. That's Garrett Isles. Comes up under center. He's got a man in motion. Hands off, and barely got back up to the line of scrimmage. I'll have to check and see who that was.
Pollock, that's Griffin Pollock.
Griffin Pollock, number 47. He's a senior, 5'9", 180-pounder.
They got some big linemen up front there, Bob, and they got an arm around him and just drug him down, lost about 2 yards.
So it'll be second down for the Rail Splitters. Senators had a rough start to the season, Kenny. SHG and Rochester.
Yeah, too tough way to start. They lost 49-0 in week 1, and then last week they, did I get that right? Double check that.
Man in motion again for the Railers. There's the handoff along the sideline. Looks for running room, breaks one tackle, but then he's hit, and then he dives up ahead to the 25-yard line. Nice effort there by the young man for Lincoln, and we'll pick him up for you. That is number 40, Chris Dong for the Rail Splitters. Fights his way up to the 25-yard line before he was taken down by Rakeem Hawkins, a linebacker. I believe he may be their leading tackler now that Tony Williams is out of the lineup. He tore out a ligament in his leg, and he's out for the season, unfortunately, for the Senators.
For Lincoln, 3rd and 1 from the 25.
3rd and 1 for the Rail Splitters. Isles looks over at the defense, takes his time. Now he comes up under center. He's got a man in motion again. Isles hands off, second guy through. He's got the first down, and he dives up ahead to about the 33-yard line.
Griffin Pollock, the ball carrier for Lincoln.
Griffin Pollock, the ball carrier for the Rail Splitters, will be first and 10 for Lincoln.
7 yards, good for a Lincoln Railer.
That was a nice handoff, quick handoff right up the middle. Bobby got a little blocking from the middle and did a nice run to pick up the first down across the 30-yard line.
Up on that offensive line for the Rail Splitters, Ethan Kunkel at center. The tackles are Ian Neitzel and Connor Neitzel. And, pardon me, the guards are Ian Neitzel and Connor Neitzel. The tackles are Ben Steiner and Sage Conradi. Metalco goes in motion, and he's got the football, tries to make the turn, but Springfield strung him out, and he wasn't able to make the turn for a loss for the Rail Splitters.
He gave a lot of ground. He was giving ground as he was sprinting out to the left side, Bob, going away from the Lincoln bench, and tried to look for room to turn it up, but just was not able to outrun the defense and wound up losing back to the 26-yard line.
For the Senators defensively, one of the linebackers, it's Rakeem Hawkins. One of the other linebackers is Alonzo Hammonds. The safety is Tanner Koklazier.
Second and 18 from their own 26.
Left safety is Nate Schmidt. The defensive tackle is Alex Gebler for the Senators, and it's second and 18 for the Rail Splitters. Man in motion. Rail Splitters can't get out of the backfield, and they're taken down back at the 20-yard line. So it'll be a big third down for the Railers.
I don't know if that was that the quarterback, Garrett Isles?
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah.
They had Metalco in motion, and Isles just kept the football.
He was trying to get out of there and just kind of stumbled there and got hit, and then couldn't get his balance and went down for another loss, about 6 yards on that play.
Isles looks to the sideline to get the head coach Andy McDonald, his 4th year here at Lincoln High. Kunkel up over the ball. Cameron Cook here to the near side, split out. Will Cook on the other side, man in motion. He's got the football, and he hasn't got much room to go, and he's taken down at about the 18-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down for the Railers.
The ball carrier for Lincoln.
That was Griffin
Chris
Pollock.
Dong.
No, I think it was Griffin Pollock.
Was that Pollock?
Well,
okay.
I thought it was, but I think that's who had the ball. He wound up picking up maybe he lost a yard. He's back on the 19.
4th down for the Railers.
Well, the Rail Splitters are going to have to punt it away with 8:08 left here in the first quarter. They still split a man out wide to the left and a man in the slot. Isles out of the gun. He boots it away. High end over end. Comes down at the 45, takes a bad bounce for the Rail Splitters, and it's downed out there at the 42-yard line.
Garrett Isles punt down at the 42-yard line. Springfield.
Yeah, if he got a nice bounce on that, it was just that pooch kick. He's only about 4 or 5 yards behind the center on that, and he got it nice and high downfield, but he didn't get a good roll. They didn't have anybody back to catch it, and if it got a good roll, it got across midfield. That
was Ethan Kunkel who hustled down there to stop the football. So it's 1st and 10 for the Senators at the Lincoln 42-yard line. Jackson Shear, the quarterback, out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. On the long count, down under 10 seconds. He's got the snap. Throws it out in the flat, and he's got his man. No, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
Threw it right into his hands. That was Brandon Malloy. He had 2 or 3 Railers around him, and he just couldn't hang on to it.
And they come out in trips first play of the game with an empty backfield, Bob. Shear's already throwing the ball about 40 some times. I think I read this already in the first 2 games. So they're going to throw the ball. They like to put it in the air.
James Perkins, Brandon Malloy, and Tanner Koklazier split the trips on the left side. Jackson Shear, the quarterback, 6'2", 185-pounder. Throws it out. Now incomplete. He threw another nice pass right into the hands of Tanner Koklazier, and he couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, that sets up a big third down now. Of course, they're maybe in 2-down territory for Springfield. I'm not sure. But he's only in his 3rd game as a starter, Bob. He's a junior and, just kind of a young varsity player at the quarterback spot. Now they got 4 receivers on the left side.
They move Cameron Rowell out there.
There's a flag down, and they lined up offsides just before the snap. There was not even a snap, so there's going to be a 5-yard walk-off.
Well, they're helping us out. They're going to take it back to the 47-yard line.
Against the Railers.
3rd down for the Senators. As Coach told you, they've got 4 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. They've moved Jake Boyer out here.
5 yards, 3rd and 15.
And now Tanner Koklazier comes in tight. Jackson Shear rolls left. And he's got a man this time. He catches it at the 40, and he's taken down at the 36-yard line. Tackle for Lincoln. That was Cameron Rowell. The tackle for Lincoln was Zach Pudnight. Penalty on the play. Sideline warning against Lincoln.
Sideline warning infraction against the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, so the gain stands. It's 4th and about 6 here.
Shear out of the gun. Now he's got trips on the right side.
6 for Springfield.
On the near side, he's got James Perkins. Long count. Shear rolls right now.
Come on.
Here's the pass. Got his man. Still on his feet. Finally taken down at about the 12-yard line. Couldn't pick up who that receiver was, but a couple of Railers took him down at the 12 and a first down for the Senators. 6:59 remaining in the first quarter.
Railers didn't get a lot of pressure on the quarterback that time. He had time to find a receiver as they sent a lot of receivers out as they have every play, and he found one open in the seam.
Zach Pudnight, Cameron Cook, and Will Cook, the safeties for Lincoln. Shear's got the snap. Throws it over the middle, tipped away.
Almost picked off.
That was Cameron Cook that tipped it away for the Rail Splitters.
Shear's pass incomplete. Cameron Cook defending for Lincoln.
He was right there, Bob. He had good coverage on that receiver, and one more step, and I think he'd have had a pick.
He'd have been running all night. 6:41 on the first quarter clock, 2nd and 10 for the Senators. Linebackers for Lincoln. The inside is Ethan Kunkel and Griffin Pollock. Here's the snap to Shear. Looks, pass. And it is complete. That is number 12 for the Senators, Tanner Coclaser.
They tackled him, but he's either first. He's not quite to the first down marker, but he's down to about the 1-2 yard line.
Near side hash mark. Trips to the right. Single receiver on the left, that's James Perkins.
3rd and 1 from the 2 yard line.
Shear rolls out right. He's got pressure. He's going to run it.
He's in.
Touchdown,
He's in.
Springfield.
Touchdown, Springfield. Jackson Shear
2 yard
takes
run.
it in.
Jackson
2 yards
Shear.
out. 6-0 Springfield with 6:07 left in the first quarter.
Shear just sprinted to his right, Bob. He had a couple receivers out there, and the defense had to guard them, and there was an open space for him. He just ran it into the end zone, the 2 yards for the touchdown.
On the long snap, it'll be Nate Schmidt. Jackson Shear will attempt to kick it through. On the hold, it's Jackson Shear. And the kick is up and through by Matt Servino.
Extra point is good.
So it'll make it 7-0 in favor of the Senators, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Lincoln, nothing.
Springfield takes an early lead, 7-0 over the Rail Splitters, and Servino's going to kick it away for the Senators. Cameron Cook back deep for Lincoln. I believe that is Alex Linares, number 21, off to the left there for Lincoln. Servino from his own 40-yard line. And Lincoln's got it at the 12-yard line. Looks for the blocking up to the 15. That's Brent Metalco down across the 20, and he's finally stopped there. Brent Metalco got the kick, brought it out to about the 22-yard line.
He ran a long way to the right side, Bob, trying to find an opening to turn up, and might have turned up a little sooner, but when he finally did, the defense came up and stopped him. But he got past the 20. Let's see where they spot it. It's on the field. 23.
Isles on the field. Junior quarterback for the Railers. Ethan Kunkel up over the football. To the near side, it's going to be Cameron Cook. Will Cook spread wide to the left. Out of that wing formation, Pollock, the tail. We've got a man in motion. A handoff. We'll have to check and see who that is. They get up across the 25-yard line.
That's Griffin Pollock.
Griffin Pollock, the senior, on the run.
About a 4-yard pickup, straight ahead, just pounding the line, and did a nice job getting out of his stance and took the handoff and picked up 4.
5:35 left first quarter. You're listening to 96.3 FM, Atlanta Lincoln.
2nd and 7 from the 27.
Garrett goes up under center. Now he's got Metalco in motion. Now he hands it off in the backfield and stopped. Forward motion may have got him up to the 30.
Let's see who that's Pollock again. He's a workhorse so far here tonight, Bob, and he gets it up right to the 30-yard line. I think is where they're going to mark it.
Strong young man, senior, 5'9", 180-pounder, Griffin Pollock. 3rd and 7 for the Rail Splitters at the 30. We're under 5 minutes here, first quarter, 4:52.
3rd down for the Railers, ball at the 30-yard line.
Looks like Alex and Lenara split here to the near side. Isles comes up under center. Man in motion, got the snap, pitches it back, and tries to come around the end. That was Cameron Cook. Cameron Cook, a senior, 5'10", 160-pounder. See where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the 31-yard, up to the 31.
They've got some good speed in their secondary, Bob. Young man Hawkins closed in a hurry to make the stop there for just a short gain, maybe of a yard.
Pollock checks back in for Linares. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. 4th and 3 for the Rail Splitters. Railers going to run it out of that wing formation. Got a man in motion. Isles hands it off, looks for the running room. No. Didn't get the first down, so the Senators will take over on downs. He got it back to about the 30-yard line, Griffin Pollock.
Yeah, I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage here, Bob, but that leaves him short a couple yards of the first down. And Springfield Senators are going to take over here, leading 7-0 with 4:27 left in the first period.
Defensively for the Rail Splitters, Seth Gleason and Connor Neitzel are the defensive tackles. The defensive ends are Braden Tanner and Ian Neitzel. The inside linebackers are Ethan Kunkel and Griffin Pollock. And the outside linebackers are Alex Linares and Chris Dong. Jackson Shear out of the gun. And they've got a man in motion. They hand it off to him, and he tries to make the right side. Makes a couple of good moves. Strings it out along the sideline, and he's finally taken down. That was Derek Jones for the Senators.
And Lincoln did a nice job of turning that in initially, Bob, and he made a nice fake head and shoulder fake to get back outside, but the Lincoln Railer defense closed on him and stopped him. Good gain on the play, about 7 yards, but Lincoln stopped him before he could get downfield any farther.
Down to the Rail Splitter 25-yard line, and they'll go trips to the left side. On the far side hash mark. Jackson Shear wears the number 8, as Isles does for Lincoln. Checks the play on his forearm, and now he goes into the count, and he's got the snap. He airs it out, and it's caught. Still on his feet before he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. That was James Perkins for the Senators.
Pass complete to Perkins.
He had 3 receivers go out on that left side, Bob, and he found Perkins there on the outside. Picked up the first down and got down inside the Lincoln 10.
So it'll be 1st and goal for the Senators at the 8. 3:28 left first quarter. Senators lead at 7-0. Jackson Shear out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers to the left, trips to the right. He lets that play clock run down before he goes into the count.
He's going to take time out here.
Takes a timeout with 3:08 left in the first quarter. Senators lead at 7-0. We'll be back in a minute. Springfield took that timeout. It's going to be 1st and goal for them from the 8-yard line with 3:08 left first quarter. They lead at 7-0. Jackson Shearer out of the shotgun. He's got trips to the right and a lone receiver, James Perkins, to the left. Shearer's going to roll out to the right. He's got time, and now he's going to run it. Looks for running room. Dives towards the end zone. Is he in? Going to be close.
Nope, just short.
Just short of the end zone goes the quarterback. Shearer 6'2", 185, and a junior. So it'll be 2nd and goal for the Senators.
Officially marked the ball at the 1-yard line.
Tanner Coclaser out there to the left. Now he comes in at tight end. Derek Jones wears the number 1 on that left side. Shear out of the gun, and he rolls that way. He's going to keep it again.
Yeah.
Takes it in for the touchdown. 13-0 Senators.
1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to defend when he's got 3 receivers taking your secondary back, and then he rolls that same direction. And when you only have a yard to go, he can find a spot to run and pick it up, and he did that time again.
Severino again will attempt the extra point. It'll be Jackson Shear on the hold.
For Springfield, number 14, Matt Severino to attempt the extra point. Out on the hold is Jackson Shear.
Here's the snap, the placement, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights, and that'll make it 14-0 in favor of the Senators. We'll be back in third. Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bobby V back here at Hanlon Field. The Senators lead at 14-0. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you Lincoln Railroad football tonight. Severino's kicked both extra points, and he's going to kick it away for the Senators. Out there on the special teams is Trent Whitham for the Rail Splitters. Also, Kobe Bottrell's out there for the Railers. They kick it away, and Lincoln's got it at the 10, 15, up to the 20-yard line, and that's the end of the running room. I believe that was Linares, but we'll have to double check. Number 21 is Alex Linares.
I think he get it out to the 20. Start this drive up to the third drive of the first quarter here for the Railers. They're going to start this one at their own 20-yard line.
From the 20-yard line.
Bit of a chilly night tonight in the 50s.
Little pretty brisk breeze there from the north toward the south, it looks like, Bob. I think that's the direction it's going.
A lot of people with their hoods on down in the bleachers. Isles comes up under center. He's got a man in motion. Hangs on. Now he's going to run it himself around the right side, and he's taken down for a loss.
Garrett Isles.
No running room there.
Yeah, he saw some white shirts coming, Bob, and he didn't have any place to go, and he just kind of went down to the ground about all he could do and lost maybe half a yard, maybe a yard.
Loss of points.
Alonzo Hammonds, one of the linebackers for the Senators, on the tackle. 2nd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. At their own 19-yard line. Isles on the count's got the snap. The left-hander fires it up the middle, and it's going to be
Caught it.
caught. Nice catch there.
Who is that? That's
Isles pass complete to Chris Dong.
Chris Dong,
Out of the
number 40
backfield.
for the Rail Splitters.
out to the 28, about a 9-yard pickup.
Boy, that was a shoestring catch, Coach.
His first pass of the game, Bob. He threw a bullet right down low where nobody could get it, but his receiver and Dong did a nice job catching it for the pickup of about 9.
3rd and a deuce for the Rail Splitters. Minute 36 left first quarter. The Senators lead the Rail Splitters 14-0. Third game of the year here from Hanlon Field. Isles looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he comes up underneath center. Now he's got Metalco in motion. Fakes the handoff and hits the second guy through. We'll have to see who it is. It'll either be Pollock or Dong.
I'm not sure he got enough. Pollock, I think, had it. He didn't get anything out of that. He's still about the 28.
So it'll be 4th and a deuce.
Tell you, Springfield defensive line, number 99, Bob. He's 6'5", 345, and he anchors the inside of that line pretty good. It's tough to grow. It's tough to run up the middle there against him.
Yeah. Diamond Garter. As Kenny told you, 6'5", 345, number 99. He is a wall. 4th and a deuce for the Railers. Isles calls timeout. We'll take a timeout. 36 seconds left first quarter. Senators lead at 14-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Remember, after the game tonight, stay tuned as we throw things back to Jeff number 2 and the best classic rock and roll around. He'll be with you till midnight, but the party continues until 4 a.m. and then it's the best country known to man, because when you're tuned in to WLCN 96.3 FM, it's country by day, classic rock by night. The best of both worlds. Railers out of that timeout. 4th and a deuce. Isles out of the gun. He may punt it away. Rolls to his left. Passes complete. Incomplete. Had a man wide open and he couldn't hang on to it. Would have had a first down, so the Senators going to take over on downs.
Right through his hands. I think that was one of the cooks out there, number 3, I think is who that was. But he just was starting to run before he caught the ball. He was open for the short pickup and then had maybe a little room to run, but took his eye off it, dropped it. Now it's the Senators take over on the 28-yard line.
Hey, join the cheap seats at Logan Lane's Family Fun Center in Lincoln this Saturday, 1 p.m. for their second annual fantasy football draft. Here come the Senators. Shear out of the shotgun again. This time he's really got good field position. The Lincoln 28-yard line, 1st and 10. He's got trips to the left, deuces to the right. They snap it to Shear, no pressure. He airs it out.
Watch your gap. All right, you get too tight on that.
Shear's pass for Brandon Malloy, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 28.
He made a nice pass, laid it right in there, and they just dropped it.
The guys on the coverage deep for Lincoln are Cameron Cook, Will Cook, and Zach Foodnight. The linebackers are Kunkel, Pollock, Dong, and Linares. 2nd and 10 for the Senators. Shear on a low snap, throws it out in the flat. He's got his man.
Hang on.
He finally hangs on to it. That was number 12, Tanner Koklaser. Off the bottom of the pile for the Railers, the double nickel, and that's Connor Neitzel in on the tackle for the Railers.
Yeah, and I think Alex Linares was there also, Bob, to help make the stop.
Linares, a sophomore, he hits him hard. 3rd down, Senators. They lost a yard there, back to the 29-yard line, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Senators 14, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in a minute.
3rd down.
Long count by the Senators. They try to pull the Railers offside. Low snap. Shear rolls out to the right, and he's got his man. That was number 7 there. Jake Boyer is the man that made the catch for the Senators.
A good stop there. No gain after the catch, so it's going to be a 4th and short, about a 4th and 2 here, and they're right to the line of scrimmage, not huddling.
At the 21-yard line. Going to go trips to the left. 4th and a deuce. To the right side, they've got James Perkins. Shear, the lone man in the backfield, out of the shotgun. He's going to roll out to his left. There's no pressure. He's got good blocking. Now he's going to loft it out there. Did he make the catch?
No, incomplete.
No, incomplete. Good coverage out there by the Rail Splitters. Shear had to try to thread the needle, and he didn't get it done. So the Rail Splitters now going to take over on downs at their own 21-yard line.
A good stop by the defense right there. It was a good pass. It was right to his receiver, and Lincoln was right there too, and the ball fell incomplete. So the Railers take over on downs, starting on their own 21-yard line.
Don't forget to join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnston Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan at Jake's Furnishings, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, tomorrow from 9A to 10A with special guest LCHS head railer football coach Andy McDonald. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 21-yard line. That's Dong in motion. Isles going to throw it up ahead. He's got his man. That is Will Cook along the sidelines to the 40,
Come on.
20, Will Cook to the 10, and he's taken down. Cook out to about the 6-yard line. Will Cook found himself wide open along the sideline there. Coach Schweitzer and Garrett Isles threw a perfect pass to him, and he had plenty of running room, and we're 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, they had a defender slip and fall that was trying to cover him, and so that made him out of the picture, and Cook just took the ball and raced down the sideline and just about got to the goal line. He's got stopped finally on the, looks like the 7-yard line.
Isles hustles back into the huddle. Here come the Railers out of a power. Sorry for that difficulty on the kickout. Brent Metalco ran it out to the 47-yard line. Then Griffin Pollock had a 5-yard pickup, and now a tackle at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Rail Splitters at the 42-yard line of Springfield. Isles has got the play, trots back into the huddle, and we're ready to go again. The Senators in their white jerseys, road jerseys, with the blue numerals and the blue pants. Pardon me, that's black.
Wondered who we were playing here.
Isles up under center. Got a man in motion. Here's the handoff. That is Brent Metalco, and he looks for running room up to the 38-yard line and a 4-yard pickup for Metalco. Good job by Metalco there. He had the flow going to the left there, and then he just cut back upfield and picked up 4 yards.
You know, we've had trouble all first 3 weeks of the season, Bob, getting to the outside and turning it up. The defenses are just pretty quick, and so he did a nice job of turning up before he got to the outside and found a little running room, about 3 yards.
Showing some good speed there. Second quarter, 7:42 left in the first half. Senators lead the Railers 14-2. It's 4th and a deuce for the Railers. Isles up under center. He's got a man in motion, Metalco. Gives Metalco, and he fights his way to about the 37.
It's close.
Going to be close to a first down.
The ball carrier.
I think he got it. They may want to measure, and they will.
Going to bring the chains out. The men with the orange sticks will come all the way across the field.
Officials measurement.
7:29 left first half. Railers trail at 14-2. You're listening to WLCN 96.3 FM on your radio dial. Of course, you know that because you're listening.
We've had just a couple little technical glitches here tonight, Bob, but we've tried to solve those. I think we have, and we did not get the first down.
Just a little short.
Turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's too bad.
First and 10.
After the safety, Lincoln got good field position and came close to a first down going in Senator territory, but come up just a few inches short, maybe a half a yard.
Coach, we need to pick off one of these passes.
Well, he's been intercepted 4 times this year already, 2 in the first week, 2 in the second week, so we should get a couple tonight, we hope.
They go trips to the left. They got James Perkins out there along with Brandon Malloy. 2 receivers here to the near side. Jake Boyer. Shear out of the shotgun. Low snap. Throws sideline and complete to Derek Jones.
Good stop by Chris Dong. He was right there after the catch. It was just a short, maybe about a 3-yard gain, but Dong was right there to make the stop.
2nd and 7 for the Senator.
For Springfield, 2nd and 7 from the 40.
Out of the capital city. Shear. Now he looks to his left, and he's got a man. He's just going to be close to a first down. Tackle made by Griffin Pollock, and the
Brandon Malloy complete.
Malloy made the catch.
Stop for Lincoln.
About a 7-yard pickup, and it is a first down, just barely.
They're going trips again near side, and a deuce on the left.
First and 10 from the 47.
James Perkins here next to the sideline, along with Brandon Malloy. A couple of his favorite targets, Jackson Shear, and he looks for him. Throws incomplete. Intended receiver was Tanner Koklaser.
That was Ethan Kunkel right there on the coverage, Bob, and as the ball went through the receiver's hands, he hit him and took him down. Good job on defense.
Kunkel, one of those guys that plays on both sides of the ball for the Railers. He's the center and one of the inside linebackers.
From the 47.
2nd and attention for Springfield. Shear looks, fires, incomplete. He let that and get away from him.
Yeah, overthrew his receivers there. He had 2 receivers on the right side, and he just overshot him.
James Perkins, his primary receiver, and he just couldn't hit him, so that's good. 3rd and 10.
Third down is coming up for the Senators.
We're almost halfway through the second quarter, Bob. 6:34 left, and Lincoln trailing 14-2. They still have the Senators in their side of the 50 here. A 3rd down stop here would force a punt, we hope.
At the 47-yard line. 3rd and 10. Low snap again. He picks it up. Now pump fake.
Oh, yeah.
Good job there.
78. Is that who's
Shear
on there?
stopped in the backfield by number 78, Ian Neitzel.
Well, Neitzel broke through there at the line that time. He beat his offensive blocker and got through there. As you said, Bob, it was a low snap, so that kind of made the timing a little off for the quarterback, and Neitzel was there to stop him for a big loss to the 38-yard line, force a punt.
Nobody back deep for Lincoln. In case they fake. Here's the snap. Sheer sidewinder to the left side. That's not going to go very far. It takes a Lincoln bounce. And it's going to be marked at the midfield stripe at the 50. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
Right at midfield. Lincoln will take over.
Good field position for the Railers again here. They're going to start on midfield at the 50.
Up on that offensive line for the Railers at center, Ethan Kunkel. The guards are Ian Neitzel and Connor Neitzel. And the tackles are Ben Steiner and Sage Conradi. Kunkel up over the football.
For Lincoln, first and 10.
Garrett Isles, the junior quarterback for Lincoln. Out of the wing formation, comes up under center, first and 10. He's got a man in motion. Hands off, second guy through, and he gets up across the middle, up across the 45-yard line. That was Griffin Pollock.
The ball carrier for Lincoln.
Pollock wears the number 47. He's a senior, 5'9", 180-pounder. We got a Railer limping off the field. He's going to be replaced by number 77.
This is coming off. Is this is 78, isn't it?
That's Neitzel.
Yeah.
Huskin checks in for it. Ian Neitzel just made that nice tackle, and Jacob Huskins checks in.
After the run from Pollock, it's a gain of 6, second and 4.
Nice run, just a quick dive right up the middle. That's where they've had some success running straight ahead on quick hitters, Bob. He picked up 6 on that play.
5:19 left for the half. Miles looks along the line of scrimmage, gives directions to one of his players, and now he's got the count, and he's going to roll to his left.
Give it up.
Whoa, Metalco with the football. Nice little juke move there, and he's going to be close to a first down. They might have to bring the chains out again, Coach.
It's going to be close. Looks like they're going to spot her about a yard short, but Isles did a nice job rolling to his left and had some pressure and got away from that and found Metalco open, and he caught it. It was kind of a low throw, and he did a nice job catching it. Got down to the 41.
We're a yard away from a first down. Sorry. Isles comes up under center. He hands it off.
He's in.
First down, Lincoln.
That's Metalco.
That's Metalco on the first down for the Rail Splitters.
For Lincoln. Moves the chains, and it's good enough for Lincoln Railer first down.
Brent Metalco wears the number 1. He's a senior, 5'9", 145-pounder.
Picked up about 2 on the play, 2 tough yards down inside the 40 to 39, but enough for the first down.
Miles has got the play. We're ready to go. First and 10. Got plenty of time. 4:12 for the half. Lincoln going to send 2 receivers out to the right. Dong splits out right. Now in motion goes Cameron Cook. Cook's got to make the turn. He does along the sideline. He's got a first down and more. Cameron Cook knocked out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. He showed some good speed there, Kenny.
Well, he did, and Lincoln had 3 receivers to the right side, and they all became blockers out there, Bob, and that's what helped sprung him around the corner. He got down to about the 24-yard line, it looks like, but he got some nice blocking with those wide receivers out there, and he, as you said, turned the corner and got some big yardage.
Yeah, they tried to string him out, and as you said, he got those big blocks, and then he kicked in the afterburners. First and 10 for the Railers at the Senator 24-yard line. Man in motion, Isles hands it off. That's Brent Metalco, I think. We'll have to check and see. It is Brent Metalco. He may go. He does. Metalco from 24 yards out. Touchdown, Lincoln. 14-8.
Wow, what a nice run there. And he had to break a couple tackles just past the line of scrimmage. And then he found a little crease there, and he just ran away from defenders, Bob.
He's a speedster. He turned it on and went in. 24-yard touchdown for Brent Metalco. 3:44 left on the first half clock, and it's Springfield 14 and Lincoln 8. And the Rail Splitters going to line up on the right side. They're going to go for the deuce.
What makes you think they're
going to come out of a power I. Isles comes up under center. He rolls left, lobs it in the end zone, incomplete. So, the score, Senators 14, Rail Splitters 8. We'll be back after this. Join Big Daddy Jim Ash from the Lincoln Country Morning Show, Jeff number 2 from the Classic Rock Experience, and Lisa the Fix 96 Prize Girl live from 11 to 1 at the Wishbone, located in the lower level of the VFW on 5th Street in Lincoln, with all proceeds to benefit the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. This event begins at 11 a.m. and is a kid-friendly family event. Make sure you drop by. Thank you. 3:44 left in the half, and the Railers scored. So the Senators lead it by 6, 14-8.
And that's got to be a good feeling for the kids down there, Bob, to get a score. And
Yeah, Coach, they got the confidence going because
Springfield, both teams out there kind of were in a mix-up. Springfield went to the wrong end of the field there for this kickoff, and then the Lincoln wasn't sure if they were right, and they got it straight now. Lincoln's going to kick north to south.
A little comedy club action.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, good confidence builder there, getting that touchdown there, Bob. It's and if it hadn't been for the fumble, Lincoln might have had a lead right now. But that's spilt water over the dam. So if they could hold them here for 3:44, and go into the locker room down only 6 points, that would be a great start here, and something to look forward to in the second half.
Rail Splitter's going to kick it away from their own 40-yard line. Here's the boot along the sideline and out of bounds. They didn't want them running it back, Coach.
Yeah, that's a good thought there too. Coach McDonald was talking about a team, I forgot where he was, out west somewhere maybe, that they don't ever kick. They don't ever punt. They don't ever kick off, or they kick off, but they always kick it out of bounds. So just eliminate the run back.
When you're against good, fast athletes, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So the rule is, though, they get the ball at the 35-yard line. That's the only catch to that.
Right, but if you're worried about a long run back, 35-yard line doesn't sound so bad, I guess, after all.
First and 10 for the Senators.
Lincoln had a stop the last defensive series, and they'd sure like to have another one right here.
A time for that pick. Jackson Shear looks at the play on his left hand, and now the official takes a short timeout to talk it over. Headline judge walking over. Play clock. Oh, the play clock went out.
Mm-hmm.
Down
on the north side
of the field.
Well, the one we look at still works. That's okay.
Yeah. Not being run from up here, is it? I don't think. Anyway, there's some one of the game clocks is malfunctioned right now. The one on the north side, and the one on the south end still on. Not sure who's operating that, so they can turn them both off. Tune in every Friday morning around 8:15 to 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com for the Benjamin Yacht and LCHS Railer head football coach Andy McDonald pregame interview as the guys discuss the upcoming Friday night game, brought to you by Timbercrest Veterinary Service, PC in Atlanta and Lincoln. All right, here we go. Jackson Shear, the quarterback for the Senators. He's ready to go. And they're still trying to get the clock going.
I think they got them both off now is what either they both work or they both don't work, and that's what they got to have. So they got the second one off, so now we can resume play.
Okay, the center, Logan Winders, has got the ball for the Senators, and he's getting ready to snap it. First and 10 for the Senators at their own 35-yard line. Jackson Shear's got the snap. He's going to run it himself, and a nice tackle there right at the line of scrimmage for Lincoln.
I think that is, I'm not sure.
Right side, one of the big guys.
No, it's on the left end, came across. He read that well, read the pass, or the run. Whoever the left end is on this side is who made the tackle, I think.
So it's second and 9, out of the shotgun, right side, catch, boom,
another
nice hit.
Tackle.
Derek Jones made the catch, and a Railer immediately hit him.
And all of a sudden, the Lincoln defense is being aggressive, Bob, and making some plays, and that's exactly what you want to see.
Well, as you said, Coach Schweitzer, they got their confidence up. They've been playing good in this first half late. 2:57 left for the half. Springfield 14, Lincoln 8. 3rd and 8 for the Senators. Senators out of the shotgun.
Yeah.
Pump fake, good
Yeah,
pressure. Fumble.
has it.
I think Lincoln's got it. Nice play. Whoever that young man was, he got in there quickly, slapped the ball out of the hands, and then he got the fumble. I'm going to say it's Braden Tanner. It was Braden Tanner, the guy that made the blitzkrieg, and then he made the fumble recovery. Braden Tanner, a junior, 6'1", 190-pounder. He quickly got to the quarterback, knocked the ball out of his hands, and then he dove on it.
And it's all started with, yeah, you're right, Bob, a lot of pressure to begin with on him trying to pass, and then they knocked the ball loose and fell on it. Did a great job, great defensive play.
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the Senator 25-yard line. 2:46 left for the half. Plenty of time to get it in the end zone. Got a man in motion. He's got the football. That's Metalco. Around the left side, he's got running room along the sideline and finally knocked out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Metalco, the ball carrier.
Metalco showing his speed again, and he was knocked out of bounds by Peyton West.
Can't see where they spotted it, but yeah,
About
when
the
he
12
got,
or 13.
Yeah, about the 12. It looks like when he got around the corner, he was able to pick up the yardage, and you know, that speed helps, and getting him back in the lineup tonight has made a difference.
That play took 6 seconds, and it's 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the Senator 12-yard line. Looked like Tanner split wide to the right. Isles comes up under center. Man in motion is Cameron Cook. The handoff to Griffin Pollock, and he dives up across the 10-yard line, across the 8. Pollock wears the number 47. They're going to spot it, looks like the 9, maybe the 8.
About a 3-yard pickup on that, and that's a nice play straight up the middle. It's gotten yards, positive yards earlier in the game, and gets about 3 that time.
2nd and 6. Football's on the 8-yard line of the Senators. Isles comes up under center. Ethan Kunkel, the center for the Railers. We got a man in motion. And they handed second guy through. I'm going to think that's Pollock.
Yeah, the defense was stacked there in the middle and stopped him that time.
Yeah, that was Pollock again.
I think this time they stopped him on the 10, so he lost a yard that time.
3rd down for the Rail Splitters. Dropped him back a couple yards. Pollock quickly out of the huddle.
Loss of 2, 3rd and 8 from the 10.
Isles, long count, man in motion. On the side.
I think he's in. He's in? No.
No. I think that was Cameron Cook.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bob. He got it close to the goal line. I think he's got a 1st down. Looks like they're going to put it on about the 1.
That'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1. Well, Coach, we got 4 shots at it.
Yeah,
minute 10. Clock on the move.
Plenty of time.
From the 1.
See if we can pick up who takes it in. Isles taking his time. Comes up under center now. Got the snap. There's the handoff. Lincoln, touchdown.
Touchdown, Lincoln.
I think it was Metalco, I think.
We got a tie score. That's number 1. It's Metalco.
Touchdown run.
Brent Metalco wears the number 1 for the Rail Splitters, and he ties the score at 14s. You still got time to get out here. It's going to be a good one tonight. 50 seconds left in the first half, and the Rail Splitters are fired up.
And an extra point here would be great to get a lead here, going to halftime with a lead. Of course, you got to stop them for 50 seconds, but the last couple series on defense, the Railers have stepped up and looked very, very good.
Railers going to attempt the extra point.
Somebody's kicking. That's Cook.
Cameron Cook going to attempt the extra point. There's a snap. It's high. Still puts it down. Boots it here at Hanlon Field. A little bit of a drizzle out there, Ken, along with the breeze.
I didn't notice that until someone from up above us came down, and his jacket was a little sprinkled with water. But yeah, I see some umbrellas out now too, Bob.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. It's Friday night, so it must be rainy. It must rain.
Rains every Friday night in Logan
3 weeks
County.
in a row now. Yeah.
Okay, back deep for the Senators. It's going to be Camry Rowell.
Last time the Railers kicked out of bounds, actually, Bob, and they started on their 35. And if it worked once, I won't be surprised if they do the same thing here.
Cameron Cook will kick it away for the Rail Splitters. Rowell back deep for the Senators. Here comes Cook. Boom, onside kick. Oh, it's on the ground.
Oh,
Lincoln
yeah.
dives for it. There's a scramble.
know if they got it, but it was a heck of an effort.
It was. The Railer player was there first. He just dove past it, and then there was a large scramble, so we'll have to see who comes out of there with the football. They're still looking.
There's one Railer pointing theirs and nobody else is doing anything, so it's hard to tell.
Well, they're still scratching and clawing, and Springfield got it.
Yeah, well, great effort there. I don't know if that was planned. They were just kicking a short to eliminate a long run, Bob, but bounced off a Springfield receiver there, and Lincoln was right down there to get on it, and they just missed picking it up.
Good hustle. Now that, you know, with the guy with the white hat, whatever way he points, that's who gets the ball.
Yeah, he's the guy that tells you.
Yeah.
He makes the final choice.
He's the guy.
And they're going to start on the 35, so if we'd have kicked it out of bounds, it'd been the same thing, so at least we had a shot at a possession right there.
Now they're going to go with 2 receivers to each side, that being the Springfield Senators. Jackson Shear out of the shotgun as he done all night. Now he's got a man in motion. And now he's going to keep it himself off the left side. He's got running room and a first down, still on his feet. Down across the 50 to the 46-yard line goes the quarterback, Jackson Shear.
And, you know, he's been throwing the ball a lot tonight, Bob. They've had a few running plays, but that time they decided maybe just to keep the ball in his hands, and he got past midfield to the Lincoln 47.
Scott Lesson checks in for the Rail Splitters. 33 seconds. Shear out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers on the right. Now he's got a man in motion. That's Derek Jones. No, Shear keeps it again, and he's taken down at the 40-yard.
It's going to be second down, but the down doesn't make too much difference right now since 19 seconds left in the half, and they're going to talk it over on the sideline with their coach.
With the score, Lincoln 14, Springfield 14. Robert Vergerber and Kenneth Schweitzer back here at Hanlon Field with the score. Lincoln 14, Springfield 14. 19 seconds left on the clock, Ken, in the first half.
Yeah, it's a big defensive effort for the Railers now. Just keep them out of the end zone, keep the score tied at halftime.
2nd and 4 for the Senators.
2nd and 4 for Springfield.
Out of the shotgun, Shear. He's got Derek Jones. Now he's going to throw it long. It's a wobbler, and it's caught. Taken down at the 22-yard line. A couple of Rail Splitters there. The guy that made the catch was Tanner Colclaser.
He's another one of their big receivers there, and the ball was in the air for a long time. Springfield takes their 3rd and final timeout, Bob, with 12 seconds left.
With the score 14-14, we'll be back in 30 seconds. 12.3 seconds left on the clock in the first half here at Hanlon Field with a tie score 14-14. Springfield Senators have got the football, 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 22-yard line. They called a timeout. They wanted to talk it over. They're going to go with trips to the right side. Sam Perkins to the left. And Jackson Shear going to run out of the shotgun again.
You just got to hold them out of the end zone on this play and keep the clock running, Bob. This could be the last play of the half.
There's the snap. Loops one into the end. Oh, tipped away. Nice play by the defender for Lincoln.
Perfect position. I don't know if that's Cook.
Tipped it away with his right hand.
Coverage for Lincoln. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, it's number 2.
2nd and 10.
Put night on the coverage, yep.
He's a junior.
His first start of the year, Bob, on defense. Did a nice job there on that play. It was a good position, and then the ball got there and knocked it down.
Senators going to have another shot, 2nd and 10 at the 22.
Down to 8 seconds here in the half.
Shear out of the shotgun. He's got Perkins on the left side. No, Perkins split wide right here now. It's one of his favorite targets, along with Malloy, and that's who he's looking for. He's going to air it out along the sideline. Incomplete. 2 seconds, 2.9 seconds left on the clock.
Now, barring a penalty, this should be the last play. Just got to keep him out of the end zone. Lincoln's put a little more pressure on the quarterback here in the last few series, Bob, than they did early in the game, and it's making the quarterback throw the ball a little quicker than he wants to, maybe.
That was James Perkins. That's who he tried to hit. Now Perkins going to switch sides of the field.
For the Senators,
He's going to be
from the 22.
on the far side of the field. Now he's got trips here to the right.
Yeah, watch him throwing to the short side. They're doing something a little tricky here.
Shear, that's who he's looking for. Perkins. Knock it down, boys.
Oh, yeah. He almost intercepted, but he knocked it down, and that's going to be the half.
With the score, Lincoln 14, Springfield 14. We'll be back after these messages from our fine sponsors.